Right guys, over 40, desk job, work commitments, family commitments, time restrictions, feeling a little bit out of shape. If that sounds like you, then welcome to my club. As the video title suggests, that's gonna change. We're gonna put that right. Swinging faster, over 40. I'm gonna document the next 4 or 5 months throughout the off season, how I'm gonna get faster. Can I reach the goal of 140 mile an hour club head speed? My maximum a couple of years ago was 137, so I'm determined to see how fast we can get. So I'm going to document all of this as we go along the next 3 or 4 months. Hopefully you might learn some too. So let's chat a bit more about it, guys. Right guys, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while now, and for those of you new to the channel for this video, then big thank you and a big hello to the Golf Mad family. You'll know that I like speed. My swing speed is definitely up there, and especially for my age. But the 45th birthday has just been and gone, and I've got to say, for the past 9 months, my fitness has definitely taken a back seat, as we mentioned at the start, for family commitments, work commitments, and those will always stay priority. But I've definitely lost a bit of muscle mass, gained a few extra pounds, which I want to get rid of. My speed has dropped a little bit. As I mentioned back in the peak, I could get up to about, my record on the GT3 is 134 miles an hour. On the PRGR, had it up to 137. So I've set the goal in the next 4 or 5 months. I want to get to 140. If that's achievable, I'm not really sure. So currently with the driver, I can still cruise about 125 miles an hour on the GC3. A little speed session a few days ago, I was getting up to the late 120s. But what I've noticed with the drop off in the gym, not been doing the mobility, as I said, gained a little bit more mass. It's the recovery, what is definitely getting harder with age, the aching afterwards, definitely having to warm up a lot more thoroughly to do my workout, to do the speed sessions. So with the golf off season fastly approaching, over the next 4 or 5 months, I'm going to document everything I go through now in terms of me getting faster. So over this winter, if your goal is also to get stronger, get faster, consider giving this channel a little subscribe, and you will see how I go about chasing this speed throughout the winter. But I want to do it as healthy as I can. So before I really start ramping up the speeds, I've started my gym work for the past week, 2 weeks. Got to get my body as strong as I can, get the mobility, flexibility before I really start trying to ramp up speed training. But I will document all of this over the next 4 or 5 months in this Swing Faster Over 40 series. Oh, that was crushed. I'm going through things like this little new move, which feels effortless speed on there, little smoothie, 95 miles an hour, 9-iron, smooth. So over the next 4 or 5 months, I'll document everything in terms of my gym training, my strength training, my power training, the plyometrics. I'll be looking at getting some lessons booked in with picking the brains of some clever people in the golf industry. I want to get onto the force plates, really. I've been studying hard about the forces, so I want to go and see that for real. So I'm going to document that also. I'll cover everything I do with nutrition, how I'm fitting in my daily schedule as family priorities. Spending time with my boy every day will always remain priority, so I'll show how I'm fitting in the day. I'll go through my speed sessions, whether it's here at Leisure Pod. I'll be using the GC3. I'll be doing some speed stick work. I'll be using the PRGR, the little portable monitor. I'll be down on the driving range. Also, I'll go through all my flexibility routines, my daily mobility routine, which I definitely need with this desk job. And probably more importantly, I'll go through the recovery, what I'm doing. As with all this training, what I can't get away with like I used to in my 20s, I need the recovery in terms of sleep, getting the nutrition right, massages, massage gun, deep tissue, work. So I'm going to go through all that. So as you can see, over the next 4 or 5 months, I'm going to bring out videos regularly, every week, maybe more, covering a vast array of these topics. So again, hit that subscribe if you think this might be for you also. So also those who know me or getting to know me more will know that I'm definitely a golf geek. I need to know as much knowledge as I can, so I never stop learning. Every day I'm listening to new podcasts from golf experts, fitness experts, biomechanic experts, also for the day job. So when I'm in the car, when I'm training, at night time, I've got the podcasts on. So always looking to learn and implement it into getting as fast as I can and as smart as I can. So a little background of where a bit of my base speed comes from. That was the old swing. So growing up, I didn't really play much golf. It was all football. Football. I was actually a goalkeeper till about I was 23, 24-ish. So ingraining, without even knowing, was using the ground, the vertical forces. So that was developing my baseline. Oh, that new move. I will go through that soon. That's effortless. So that was helping from an early age. Obviously, always been sport mad. So I did play outfield as well when I was growing up. So we had a little bit of speed in there. From about 23, the goalkeeping gloves were ditched, ended up playing outfield. So again, I've been doing the sprint work. From there, I've played cricket. I always wanted to be a fast bowler, so I was bowling as fast as I can. So you can see the theme is around speed. So always ingraining, building up a natural base for speed. Love that new move. And tennis. Always like to play tennis, hit the fastest serve I could, big forehands. So these speed receivers turn on the central nervous system. I've been doing subconsciously. I've been doing subconsciously for a long, long time. The first job after uni, I worked in a gym. So fitness and gym has always been my background also. So when the golf addiction started, probably around my mid-20s, I was late to the game. I'd already got my speed base, natural speed. It was just then learn. It took me about 17 years in the last 3 years to really understand it all. I've really got to understand how the body works, how we're using these forces, delivering the club. Now we are full on golf geek mode. God, line balls tonight. So I guess one take from here, if you have got a kid like mine as well, the best thing I would say, if you want to get them into golf, is just let them play for an early age as many sports as you can. Build up natural speed and natural body movements to get as quick in different sports, which then can go into any sport that you then go fully into later in the teens. As you can see from the background, built up the natural speed reserve, which even now 45, I want to get back to the speed I was last year and a little bit slimmer and a little bit stronger, but we're going to get there, guys. Right, guys, so speed in this game is definitely always going to be an advantage, as it's proved now with all the stroke gains data. But we want to do it in as healthy a manner as we can, get really strong. So as they say, with anything in languages, in fitness, in the speed, if we don't use it, we're definitely gonna lose it. So whatever the age, give this a follow. And let's all get faster and stronger this winter. Seen quite a few videos this week. I know my phone's definitely been listening to me, sending those algorithms through of people in the mid-70s now doing speed training, deadlifts, doing some plyometric work. Kids are definitely getting more into the power. So age is no barrier, no matter how young, how old. So as you can see, guys, I'm super excited for this series. This Swing Faster Over 40. Obviously, if you're under 40, these will still apply for you. It just, as we get a little bit older with the recovery, but obviously with commitments in life, it gets a little bit harder, but it's how we prioritize. So I'm looking forward to the next 4 or 5 months. Been back in the gym work for the past week, 10 days, started my daily mobility, learned about a few new muscles, which again, I'll go through in later videos, really getting this stretch. So I've got lots and lots to share with you guys. So super, super excited. The thought of winter is not a good one, but if we can get through this winter stronger, faster, head into 2025, the fastest I've ever been. Hopefully you guys come along on this journey with me. Let's go smash the strength, the speed. And I'll show you this new move, guys. Right, I'm gonna carry on hitting some balls, guys. Really excited for this series. Again, please hit that subscribe, hit that like button if you wanna follow this. So winter 2024, let's get a lot stronger and let's see how fast we can get, guys. Right, guys, till next time.